Today we're going to be reacting to episode 2 and 3 of The Bachelor. If you haven't seen it, please go see it. It's a little bit entertaining. So we're just going to be talking about, a couple of things and the stuff that I guess stood out to us.
Yeah.
So we're going to dive right in. But before we do, what are we drinking today? We are having...
I don't know the name.
Well, we're having tequila. I think it's called like Reposado, I think.
It's the blue and white tall bottle.
And it comes in a ceramic bottle.
Yes.
Really fancy. Okay.
Real classy.
So try it.
Classy.
And so the episode 2 started off with Matt taking Bree on a date.
Yes.
Now I love Bree. I remember from episode 1, she's my favorite. I think she's the mixed one.
Yeah, I liked her too. She wasn't my favorite, but I think after this episode...
Well, your favorite went home, Chad. Your favorite was the one with I think you said she had a green...
No, she's there.
She's there, you're right. She's there.
Even though I heard some things about Rachel.
Matt and Bree goes on a date, and they went ATV riding. I've always wanted to go ATV riding, but I've never done it yet.
It's fun.
But yeah, so they go on the date, and they went ATV riding, and they actually flipped over.
Yeah.
They actually flipped over, and then, do you remember the little scene where Matt was I guess walking, I don't know where they were, I think they were walking to the picnic area, and I was oh, he ain't got no ass.
No, Matt, you looked at his ass?
Yeah.
Why do you care if a guy has an ass or not?
He has not, I'm not saying that I want ass, but
because if he got too much ass, y'all gonna be like, he got hips.
I know, yeah, he can have too much ass either. But it's just something that I noticed. I was the skinny jeans that he's walking.
I never noticed ass. That's just not a thing. What I did notice though is when he took his shirt off to chop the wood.
Ooh, yes, I like that.
He did not take his shirt off. He did not.
Yeah, I know. He was just being, it's TV. But
Yeah,
I liked it though. I enjoyed it. So,
I like them together. I like Matt and Bree together. Now they don't show us all the clips obviously, but I feel like they get along really well.
Yeah, I think so too. And they look good together.
Yeah, they do.
If I see them in public, I'm that's a good looking couple.
Yeah. And then Victoria hating ass.
Oh my God. Okay, I personally think, and you can tell me what you think about this. I think Victoria is just there for show.
Me too.
I
thought so.
I
thought she was there for show. But when he didn't send her home, but he sent the other girl home.
That is part of the show.
You
girl.
think so?
Yes.
But I felt like he felt something for the girl. He gave her an orchid. How the fuck you gonna give me an orchid and then send me home?
Exactly. Girl, you're proving my point even more. I think that ABC, and Matt, all of them, needs the show and needs that rating. And I feel like Victoria brings that. Yes, she's annoying as hell with them bags underneath her eyes.
Girl.
Maybe if she calmed her ass down, she wouldn't be so stressed.
Why is her eye like that? And it was bad even with makeup on.
But maybe if she wasn't so damn negative, she wouldn't have all them bags.
Girl, she was just hating. She's like, why y'all, this isn't a sorority. This isn't a sorority. I'm like, okay, it's not, you don't want to talk, don't talk.
But I'm here for Matt.
Yeah,
okay?
but why do you care that the other girls are getting along? The girl is crazy. She annoyed me to the point where honestly, I didn't even want to watch the show anymore. Yeah. That's how bad it was. I was like, okay, this is too much. She's too much. She reminded me of Natalie Gunn. You know who she is?
Oh, yeah, from the back of the
Yeah, she reminded me of her. But Natalie wasn't even as intense. I could still watch it. But with her, I don't know. I didn't even want to watch it.
I just think that Victoria is there for show. And I think that they're going to keep her there for as long as possible because, every show needs a villain. Okay, they need that one person that is just out of the, just being dramatic, and that all the girls don't like, and I think that's why she's there because I honestly don't see the connection between her and Matt.
Me neither. It's
it's
fake.
just not there.
It's very superficial.
So
do you think she's pretending or she's really that crazy?
That's a good question. I think it's a little bit of both. I think she's pretending. But then I also think that she knows that she's on a reality TV show, and in order for you to stand out and for people to remember you, you have to be a little bit crazy. Oh, how about when Matt and Bree got in the little, what's it, hot tub? It's a portable hot tub.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can just see Bree looking at him
she wanted that kiss, girl. She was begging for it.
She wanted that kiss so bad. I'm like, Matt, just do it already. And then yes, and then he went into the kiss, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I love them.
They're
together.
cute. I really like them. But I mean, the ending of the date, the fireworks. Come on, like can y'all be? It's
okay,
too cheesy.
hold on. Okay, she's not a Bachelor Nation fan.
No.
The firework is very common. It happens all the time in a lot of dates, and I actually like it, and I actually expect it. So I thought
it was whack. It's a little too cheesy for me. I'm sorry. Like it's not realistic. You know what I mean? I feel like this is what's wrong with the world. Like we have this view on how a relationship should be and how everything should be, and then when life doesn't really happen that way, people are depressed. It's because of shit like this.
Well, I liked it. Well, you know what though? I think another reason why I think that Matt and Bree will be a good match was when she talked about her family and her mom expecting a child, and she feels that her mom is now going to have her own family. Remember that part?
Okay, yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
And I don't know, this was a red flag to me when he was like, he never unpacked his feelings about his dad to anyone. You don't think that's like, first of all, you haven't even been around this girl that much. And then now you unpack. Come on, it wasn't that serious. Your dad left. You had a single mom. You know how many Americans have the same old story? Why is that so hard for you to unpack to somebody?
Okay, yes.
You see what I'm saying? Yes, like you've been in any real relationship, you would have said that. And if you haven't at your age, it's a red flag to me.
But then we both said that it was also a red flag last episode when he said he's never been in love. When he said that he always pulls back when it comes to like moving to the next step in the relationship. So I can see probably why he brought that up.
That, yeah.
But then at the same time, I don't think it's that deep.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's not even that deep. Like, you know how many people had a single mom? I had a single mom. My dad, whatever. Shit. Like, it's
like
such
I had
a common
situation.
Yeah, it's such a common story. I don't see why it got to be that damn deep. Like,
yeah, and even if you don't end up with a person in a relationship, you can still have a good conversation. You see what I'm saying? Like you can still go deep in having conversations with people that you may not end up with, that you may not end up marrying. It's okay to like be able to talk about those feelings. But him saying that, I also think too though, because if you look at Bree's situation and his situation, coming from a single mom and his dad not really being there, and now he's actually looking for a wife to have his own family, it kind of aligns with what Bree wants.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? When she was saying about, you know, her mom starting her own family and she feels kind of out of place, you know, because that's not really her immediate family and she wants the same thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a match made in heaven. It's a match.
But they all want somebody, they say the same, and that's another thing, they say the same crap, like, I want to rock. I want somebody. Like, it's like, sometimes they be saying sometimes they say some really like not impressive crap, and then they be like, "Oh, it's so deep." I'm like, what's so deep about that?
I feel
you want somebody to spend the rest of your life with. You want to rock. You tired of being cheated on. Like, okay, welcome to the club.
I try to see all sides. So, and I think getting deep on dates helps you secure a rose. Point blank. Period. Okay, if you don't want to open up and you want to go there and eat and drink, then you in the wrong show.
I guess so. I'm not saying they can't open up. I'm more like what they're opening up about isn't as deep as they're making it seem. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I can see why you say that. I can see why.
Okay, I would tell a stranger like, yeah, my mom's a single mom. Like, she raised me by herself. Like, I don't. That's not something I'd be like, it's so deep.
That is so hard
to me about it.
So hard to open up. Oh, thank you for opening it up. Well, you know, I think it's like the whole TV situation. Yeah. You know, the cameras are there, and you're talking about your life. I'm definitely rooting for Bree, so we'll see. I'm gonna keep my eye on her.
I don't have a favorite right now.
Yeah, Bree is definitely my fave. So hopefully
they all kind of annoy me. These last 2 episodes, I was kind of annoyed with every last one.
Okay, so let's move on to the group dates. The next date was the group date, because that group date was big as hell.
Okay, it was very big. Okay.
Remember when she kept calling the names? I'm like, yo.
It's too many girls. It's way too many girls. I didn't really care for the competition thing. Like, honestly, I was on my phone.
I actually think it was a little bit annoying. Yeah. I'm like, I feel like, okay, how are they gonna be able to build connection
with playing the game
if they fighting?
When he pulled some girls to the back to talk, and he was talking to the North Carolina girl. Remember? I don't know her name, but the one where they had the tea on the truck in the first episode.
Oh, yes, I like her.
Yeah, I like her too. but they were giving me friend vibes. Like right when I saw it, I was like,
okay, that was on my note too.
Yeah, I honestly thought I was like, okay, well he's not really into her. Like they're more like buddy old pal, like just friends. But when he gave her the rose, I was surprised. I was like, oh, I guess he really likes her, which is good because you do want to be friends with the person you fall in love with. Like sometimes I think this show can get so cheesy, but when I saw that part, I was like, okay, the show redeems itself.
Now when okay, let me tell you what I think when I saw that part. Number one, she's built, she's pretty. You know, I like her. However, I do feel that she wasn't as aggressive as I wanted her to be. And when I say aggressive, I mean just that physical touch, you know, that affection. Because you kind of have to be that way. Mm-hmm. So when he gave her the rose, I was very surprised because I was getting the same vibe. And then if you notice, the next girl that he sat with after that. What's her name? After the black girl,
the Asian girl. Yeah, they were like
she was in the
touching legs. Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, like what's up with this? Mm-hmm. You know, I don't want to make this a race thing, but I do feel like I just wish she was a little bit more aggressive. You know, be more open, a little touchy there, a little feely there. Flirt a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like just go with the flow.
Did she even get a kiss? I don't think she kissed him.
When he gave her the rose, I was like, thank you, Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was like, please get a kiss.
But not on the date.
Not on the date. So that just kind of made me, you know, tap into some reservations that I have about certain things that I'm not going to talk about right now. But hopefully as the show goes on, I wish and I hope that she can be a little bit more open and just be more affectionate and just be fun and flirty. Mm-hmm. You know, she's like, I want a man of God. Yeah, that's great. But at the end of the day, when you're married, you're going to need some fun. Like, you're going to need some affection and all that stuff. So,
and then who else did he go? I think he went the Asian girl and then the Queen, Victoria. That girl, that kiss was so awkward. First of all, she had to ask for it. Like,
yes. And that also proved the point that I'm trying to make. And then the moment I saw Victoria come on her date and said, "Can I have a kiss?" I was like, this is exactly what I wanted that girl to do.
Yeah.
You know, to just be just a little bit more aggressive. And Caroline and Victoria did that, even though I can't stand her ass. But she did what I was expecting.
That kiss was awkward.
It was awkward.
I felt like it was a pity kiss for him. He just did it to be nice.
Yeah, he was like, okay, fine. She asked for it. But at the end of the day, she asked for it and she got it. And that's where I'm coming from. Towards the end of the second episode was when Victoria went to him and said, she's toxic. She's toxic. I'm like, what the hell is toxic?
Okay, so I feel like, Victoria's crazy. Okay, she definitely played that situation. Anybody she saw in that game close with, she didn't like it. So when she saw Mary Lynn come back with that orchid, she's like, oh, hell no. let me go sabotage this real quick. So I felt like Victoria, because even she noticed Matt was getting close with Sarah too. And she said it.
And she said Sarah
is next.
Yeah.
Because he was getting close with Sarah. Even though, like, you know, and I actually liked Sarah. This episode, I really liked Sarah. I was kind of sad when she was talking about her dad and his syndrome. Like, I could tell it was hard on her.
We didn't talk about their date because they went on a date.
They went on the
next one day.
Yeah, it was a nice date.
And she opened up about her dad.
She opened up about her dad. I like her. I think she's pretty. I actually thought she was genuine. Like, I know in the next episode, girls didn't like her, but I thought the whole time she was genuine. She was going through a lot with her dad and stuff, and I actually kind of was like, you know, I got a little.
I felt it, yeah. And you can tell he felt it too. Mm-hmm. Ooh, girl! Oh my gosh, I hate to prolong this video, but we need to talk about their date, Sarah and Matt. There was a portion of that date that quickly reminded me of how I think every relationship or every at least start of a relationship should be. Now, when she told him about her dad, about him having ALS and, you know, he can't speak, he can talk, and then she sacrificed a lot to be there for Matt. Yeah. Girl, what did he say to her after she said that? I think I wrote it down. I was like, oh my gosh. Matt said at the end, he was like, what can I do throughout this experience to show you that I can be someone you want to be with?
I think Matt really liked her.
Bruh. I was like, if every date or every relationship starts like this, that's that almost like an assurance to say, okay, I'm here for you, but what do I need to do to show you to, you know, and to make you believe that I'm here for you?
Yeah.
And then her response, I think she said, you know, like being real as possible and making me comfortable to open up to you. Mm-hmm. Bruh. That's a recipe for a great relationship.
Yeah,
right there.
I actually like them together.
I really thought like, oh my gosh, like this is how I think relationship, at least the beginning, like should start, like between two people. Whether it's a man or whether it's a woman, but just someone saying like, hey, I'm here for real. What I gotta do to show you, or to make you believe, or to make you comfortable to see that I am the guy for you. And then her saying, yeah, as long as I'm open, like I can be open to you and I can be comfortable enough to be just as real, girl. So let's go right into episode 3 because it's pretty much just kind of dived right in actually, the way episode 3 started. So you want to take that one?